We're in the Ramble. All right.
We nailed that as always.
Baby, we never miss it. You know the thing about us? We don't miss. Yeah. All right, man. So, you got anything else to say about Aggretsuko?
I think I got most of it out and tried to keep it as spoiler free because the biggest thing I wanted to talk about
Spoiler alert, go.
The biggest thing I wanted to talk about was just the fact that, you know, we got new people in, fresh blood. The youth are trying to shake things up a little bit. Oh, they're evil.
It's not, yeah. I don't know. I feel like there was an
just
angle.
So much better in the old days.
I feel like there's an angle they could have took that in that would have made it like the dude was just not relatable.
Yeah.
Like at all. That's the problem. Like if it had been like if they had given him a little bit.
When you came into the store yesterday or whatever, we were kind of talking about them going to the gym together. Like, hey man, you want to have a GameCube party?
What the fuck? Yeah. Because, like, that was the thing. Like, for one, I made the joke that, like, him, new boss, new sexy dog boy, hanging out with Haida. I was like, yo, it'd be pretty fun if, like, he was super into Haida and was trying to steal him from Aggretsuko. That'd be hilarious. But, like, honestly, I feel like what you do is you just put in a couple scenes where, like, you show that this guy, his reason for doing this stuff is that, like, he's got such a chip on his shoulder to do good that he was swayed by his own hubris. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like, I gotta prove that I can do this. If it was like, you know, he had turned to the dark side out of trying to do, if he had gotten Haida's story basically,
yeah,
then I would have been more okay with it. But instead he's just kind of this unfeeling jackass who's like, no, we're doing this because it's the thing to do.
I'm young and I know everything.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Haha, got you. Suck a dick, boomer. Psych. Turns out I was the boomer asshole.
I was the boomer all along.
Now I must suck the dick. Yeah, I don't know.
Also, the person that we were trying to avoid talking about the whole time was Kabe.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's like the office. She starts lots of rumors.
She's such a fucking goofball, but she's also like kind of the fucking heart of the office.
Kind of, yeah. But she's also kind of toxic, you know? Dude, when you got somebody at the work and they start casting rumors on everybody.
I mean, she's not more toxic than the Monitor Lizard Tone.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's for sure true.
Again, grading on a curb, she's all right.
those guys get to look kind of like heroes in this season, and it's, you know, it just seems weird. I don't know. And then on top of that, like, I know how it feels to be busting your ass at work and look over and like, oh, they still ain't done shit. They still just over there talking. Jesus. Will you ever experience that, Brandon?
Oh, I
look into your eyes and I know.
I just start crying.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you, I did have one really relatable moment, and that was fucking Monitor Lizard Lady bugging Haida to fix her computer when nothing was wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I get that. I actually literally had a moment with a lady earlier today where, like, it was early in the morning.
Saboni, I think is her name.
Saboni, that's it. I had a big fucking line of people, and, like, here's the thing. I sell phones, and I mostly sell phones to old folks because that's the fucking service we get. They advertise to old folks. So I get a lot of folks who just don't know anything, and you got to explain it 5 times, and that's fine. But I had a big, long line of people. I had a short fuse. I had not eaten anything or had any coffee. I was, like, bummed out. And there was just so many people there waiting, and they're all just like, here he comes, the boy. And I had a lady walk up, and she's like, help her with her husband, help her husband get his phone working. And then she actually says to me, she's like, oh, I have a problem too. My phone has like 3 viruses on it. And I just said, no, it don't. Because it fucking don't. It was like some fucking message she got from like one of those spam things, and I had to like, I was just block the contact. That's not real. Like, every time like I'll get people in there and they're like, my phone has a virus. It doesn't. Are you important? Are you important?
Yeah.
come on. Like, I guarantee you don't have enough money. If your phone has a virus, it's because you downloaded a thing and you think it has a virus. It's just an app. Delete the app. Look, it's better.
It's because you was looking at the porno.
Jesus. Did I tell you about that? The lady who came in to get a phone for her husband because she kept something on his phone, like it was somebody asking for money or something, and like she needed a new phone because it had been hacked. It had not been hacked. He had been doing like the straight up, this dude was just full on getting catfished, where he was like on some dating app, and it was like, oh, I can't leave. They say I need money. Did you get those Steam gift cards? And I'm like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, one of those, dude. It's such a bummer. And so like, we got him a new phone. She wanted a new number. We got him a new number. Cool. Here you go. Everything. And I was like, let me just disable the Play Store so he can't download that dating app. All right. Have a good one, man. Like, fuck. It's such a bummer. Jesus. Anyway. Shit sucks. Yeah. Like the amount of old people I've met who are being scammed, and I'm like, try to explain it.
I feel bad for them. It shouldn't happen.
No, it
shouldn't. Shit shouldn't happen.
It's such a bummer. But like the thing is, you can't. Some folks, you just can't tell them anything. You try to explain it 5 times and they just don't get it. I did have a lady,
or they don't want to get it, dude. A lot of that's what I run into often is that you can tell them, but they do their own research now. I don't know if you've noticed that.
No, you just saw that shit on Facebook. It's fine. I get it. It's fine. You can't tell people anything. Anyway, that's enough talking about that.
Oof.
Anything else about Aggretsuko? We got on a big old tangent there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Damn,
that was
dude.
on me.
The ugliest character of all time in the show was introduced, and it was Hyda's bandmate. The Warhog dude.
What? Come on.
That guy was fucking hideous, dude. Like,
you didn't like Skinny Pumbaa?
He makes me uncomfortable.
I do love that you get to see Hyda's band. He's like in a straight up punk band. Of course he is.
They're pretty good.
They're not bad.
Not bad.
Pretty good. You're sitting there drinking and shit. It's fun. That's pretty good. Yep. All right, I think we're done talking about it.
Yeah, I think that's all I have to say.
All right, well, Roger, I have a question that burns within my very soul and I must know the answer.
We're gonna be light on this, but yes.
What have you been watching?
Well, I have checked out a couple of new things.
All right.
I started finishing. I had never finished SS Dinosaur, so I've been watching that.
Oh,
but I
cool.
also watched all of Odd Taxi.
Oh, nice. What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty fucking
Maybe we'll
good.
talk about it in the future. Because there's a movie coming out.
Very exciting.
Whenever I texted you about the movie, I had just finished it like the night before, or maybe that morning.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We talked about it a little bit in text.
I slammed through it. Kat started the first episode or so, and I could tell that she was not getting into it.
Yeah, it's one of those where like a lot of it is just conversations, so like it can be a little boring, I think. But I was intrigued.
Yeah, I think my biggest problem was that even saying that's a mystery is kind of a spoiler.
That's the thing. Like, it's the same thing when we talked about Talentless Nana, and spoiler alerts, obviously, for these shows that we won't get big spoilery on. But, like, when we talked about it, I was like, watch that first episode. I will not say anything else. Because even saying there's a twist ending is a huge spoiler. Yeah. And this one, not even a twist ending. It's just, there is more to what's going on than what you see.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, and it like, I believe the synopsis where you can read about it, it talks about it kind of being a mystery.
Yeah.
And like, so I went in with my When They Cry hat on. So the whole time I was pausing things. I was relooking any image or any item they held up for more than a couple of seconds.
Buddy, come on.
Pausing on that. I got to inspect it real quick.
You fool.
So I don't want to... Well,
you didn't even enjoy the show.
Oh,
really.
I did enjoy it.
All right,
and I thought it was really well written.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was tied up pretty well. But I think I figured some of the punchlines out before.
Yeah,
I never had like the oh my god moment.
I definitely had talked about a couple of them like on the show because before we were talking about it in Rambles because like it was before anything was confirmed and I was like that. This thing's happening. It seems like maybe this is what's going on, but I don't know. Yeah. And then it turns out like some of that may or may not have been correct.
Yeah, and there's one thing you can figure out on your own if you pay enough attention, and you can kind of figure it out early on too. There is a flyer and a poster that you get a good chance to see, and there is a distinct eye color difference in one of the characters. You're like,
Ha ha ha!
figured it out.
It's
And
me, Roger.
It's me, the boy. Jimmy Kuno.
He should push up in glasses. One truth prevails.
Yeah.
You stupid asshole. What is it, Taylor?
I kind of figured out,
something.
like,
You figured out one part of it.
Yeah. And then, there was also a character that was kind of just in the background for the most part. I'm like, well, that's obviously, something else.
Yeah. The thing that really got me is like how some characters were not able to tell the difference. Like, say you've got two characters and they're wearing the same mask, and everyone's like, well, they're the same guy. That's the guy. That's the guy. Whereas our boy was like, and us as an audience were clearly like, no, those are obviously two different characters. And as soon as you think that, you figured out a big part of it.
Yeah. And another thing that if I had a couple of small nitpicks about it, and maybe when we talk about it, I'll kind of go into it a little further. I felt like I didn't get to know one of the characters that had a kind of a major role well enough, and that would be the Yakuza boss.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just
Boy,
wish
he's fun, though.
I just wish I knew a little bit more about them and their motivation.
Sure.
And then the other thing that I could pick up is that there's at least one scene that is just so damn, it's just way too convenient. It's just so, oh my God, it's the most luckiest thing ever. The guy digs in a tree and, of course, finds another thing.
He just happens to find it, yeah.
Yeah. He's doing something and he's digging, and then he happens to find a thing, which also happens to be this other person that he knew kind of way back when. They had a certain interaction.
It's all connected.
Yeah,
yes,
it's all connected. It just felt a little too convenient. But
I get that, but also it's a show where like nothing is by accident and everything. Yeah. It's one of those where it's gotta
I
be.
still, I'm not gonna hate on it that much. I actually, would prefer to know more about than actually care about the, how convenient it is for that one thing to happen. I was very sad about that one thing when he was digging that hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really kind of felt for that guy, but also that guy kind of a criminal.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is there's a lot of characters in here who like ride the line between good and bad.
I mean, he may or may not have shot a dude.
yeah, that'll happen.
And then at the end of it, he's just back at work.
Yep. Why not?
Sure, why not? And then what was the last thing I wanted to talk about? I thought that all the way up until pretty much the last episode, I was like, okay, well, this anime, Brandon raved about it. I've seen other people raving about it. It is good. I dare I say it might be really good.
Mm-hmm.
But it never fully tipped over into amazing until the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
The last episode is so fucking good.
Yeah, dude.
That it really like it added. Just say this show was, if we're gonna give it a perfect score or something like that. Say it sat at a 4 the whole damn time. That last episode did enough to bring it up an entire fucking point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was so good.
It's really fucking good.
Yep.
It's a good fucking show.
I loved it, and there's going to be a movie, so I'm super excited about it.
I don't know what the deal with that movie is. Like, is it just a retelling? Is it a continuation?
It's a retelling with a continuation.
Okay.
It's supposed to go beyond the ending there.
Can't wait
because
for
we
that.
got your little dunk 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 at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Which
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah, check out Odd Taxi. It kicks ass.
Yeah. Good show.
It's a really fucking good show.
And also wanted to bring up, if I had to pick between, when we did the awards or whatever, and your number one was Odd Taxi and mine was Sunny Boy, I still would have chose Sunny Boy.
I get you. Fair enough.
But I would have definitely, Odd Taxi probably would have been my number 2.
Yeah, it's real fucking good, dog. I think that's fair. Like, those are the two that like really stuck out for me this year. Ranking of Kings is still ongoing, but man, oh man, it has the potential to beat him. Honestly, it really does. But we will have to see how that shakes out.
Yeah, and I've watched other bits and bobs here and there, trying to catch up, figuring out what I want to watch. I did put in some anime time over the break. So.
Yeah, you watched a couple of the new ones.
Yeah, I did.
But you don't always get to do.
Yeah. But we'll talk about those whenever we talk about those.
We will talk about
Brandon,
those.
do you have anything else that you would like to tell us what you've been watching?
I've watched so many new shows that we will talk about later. Yeah, we don't have to get into those. But I have been still keeping up on Ranking of Kings. Have not watched the most recent episode. Me and my girl usually watch those on Thursday, but she came over and we ate some food, and then she fell asleep because she is a sleepy baby. So we didn't get to watch it this past Thursday. So we'll probably watch it tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really, man, Ranking of Kings is very fucking good. And there are moments when like what was the episode? Hold up, I'm gonna pull it up real quick because there was one episode in here that like might be my favorite single episode of an anime that I saw all last year.
Okay.
There's one specific episode where it's like they fit so much character development and everything into this one episode for so many different characters that it absolutely just rocked my world. I watched the episode twice. It's so fucking good. It was episode 9, The Queen and the Shield. Absolutely kick-ass episode. I was like legitimately shocked by how much development and how many amazing moments they managed to stuff into one episode. I was like, damn, I feel like I watched a movie after this 24-minute episode. Very good show. Ranking of Kings kicks ass. Still ongoing. I'm a little nervous because so I looked into the manga a little bit. The manga is not done yet. Manga's like right at the end. So I don't know if it's going to just drop off and not give you an ending. I don't know if the show is going to do its own ending. I would hope it does its own ending because it's going 24 episodes. It seems like it could go the distance. But yeah, it's one of those where like I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I don't really want to read the manga because one, I'm not a big manga guy in the first place, but I love this show and the art and animation and style on the show is the manga is like similar, but just looking at stills next to each other, man, the show's a lot cleaner. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it shakes out, and maybe I'll have to bite the bullet and actually read this thing, but we'll see. But yeah, Ranking of Kings kicks ass. Otherwise, one that I actually meant to bring up on a previous ramble, but did not. It's back, baby, Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah.
You watched any of it?
I watched the part of the first episode, then I realized, oh, this is very long.
Yeah, it's a double link
so
first episode.
So I switched over to something else that I had enough time for.
Yes, I get that. But yeah, it's
but
going.
I did see where we were headed.
Yeah, I am not caught up on it. I'm like an episode or two behind because I've been watching all the new stuff. But man, it's pretty fucking decent. Really great animation. Really, yeah, sweet action in this one. It seems like, just talking to a friend of mine who has read the manga, he's like, man, they are kind of breezing through this arc. It's apparently moving at a pretty quick pace. I don't know if that means like, its own, because I don't know how long this is going to be. First one was 24 episodes, right? This one could just be 12. We don't know. But we'll find out. And
because we did get a whole ass movie in between.
We did get a whole ass movie in between.
Here's the thing, dude, is that they made a ton of money on that movie.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to want to put more of those arcs into movies.
Oh, yeah. I get that. But yeah, we'll see how it shakes out. Also, if you haven't, the, TV version of that movie went up earlier, late last year, before this new season started, obviously. And it does have like an episode and a half of like new shit, which is pretty cool. You get to see what Mr. Fireboy was doing before he got on the train, which is pretty nice. But yeah, there's some cool stuff in there. Really liking Demon Slayer. We'll see how it shakes out. I don't know. It's a little... Yeah, they end up in, like, the whole thing is just the entertainment district art, so it's like basically the red light district. There's a bunch of...
hookers.
Essentially, yes. Brothels and madams and whatnot, and...
I don't know if the word hooker is politically correct or not.
Probably not. Almost certainly not. I mean, sex worker, maybe.
Ken always has me guessing on things now, like, oh, damn. Can I not say that?
You probably shouldn't. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
If you had to think about it, yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Again, we
She had me guessing if hobo was okay to say.
We fall under the aforementioned admire our candor because we are a couple of foul-mouthed American rowdy foul-mouthed American cowboys.
Let's be real, dude. It's me that doesn't know before everybody else.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we all fuck up, some more than others.
All I
and
need
that's
to know
okay.
is hear one time and an explanation, and I'm like, okay, I understand.
I would just say,
I
like,
do quest for the knowledge.
for this specific show, I'd say there are several different brothels that they end up at. Basically, like, without giving away everything, our main three boys have to...
sex workers.
Sure. No, they have to... Our main three boys have to go undercover as women in, like, 3 different houses to try and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So it's pretty fun. But yeah, you get some cool stuff. You get some really good animation. God damn, Demon Slayer's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, man, won't talk anymore about it. Kicks ass. Looking forward to watching the rest of it. Otherwise, yeah, so much fucking new stuff. Do you want to hear about one new thing, Roger?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'm going to just grab my list of new shit, and I'm going to scroll up and down on it. You just tell me when to stop. Just whenever.
Stop.
This is one you've watched.
Okay.
Tribe 9.
Okay.
Which is the future baseball. They jazzed it up. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
So Tribe 9 is one that, like, if you look at it, it's like, well, this is Danganronpa. You're right. It's from the people who made Danganronpa and made Akudama Drive, which that is my greatest regret of, I think it was 2020, is not putting Akudama Drive on my top 5, because that show kicks ass. This one seems a little less intense, and yet it is very intense because it's about gangs that play it's called extreme baseball.
Yeah.
Wow. And extreme baseball, here's the thing about extreme baseball is you can use crazy tech, you can augment your own body with crazy tech, and it's played in the city where the space between bases is city blocks. It's absolutely ridiculous, but pretty fun. The first half of that episode was pretty boring, right?
Yeah.
I felt like it was slow. What do you think?
This show was probably the show that I was kind of like reading through everything for the season that I was probably most excited for. And I was a little let down.
Yeah, I get that.
Even whenever it got to the baseball part, I was like, am I going to like this show? I was very curious. I mean, the baseball part was fun or whatever, and you know, Homeboy's calling his shot, and the characters get a moment to shine.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why I should care yet.
Yeah, no, it's definitely one that you would probably have to give it 3 and see if it sticks to you. You know?
Yeah, I definitely want to see more of it.
Based on that first episode, I think that's part of like the rating is, do you want to watch more of this?
Yeah.
And I do.
Yeah,
I think it's not bad. I won't give my score on it yet.
I think, you know, sometimes you watch a first episode and you're like, oh my god, I want to watch this whole motherfucker.
Yeah, this one's kind of like
this one's like, yeah, I'll give it 3.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those. Whereas, you know, there's some other ones this season that I was like halfway in, I was like, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Put it back.
Yeah.
Put it back.
I definitely watched at least one like that.
Dog, there's one that like I won't give anything away with it, but like it's a real, if you've seen the still of it, you're going to know what I'm talking about. It's a really, really ugly CG anime. And dog, there's a bit at the end of the episode where like they're like the last 2 minutes is like 2 of the voice actors like IRL, like, you know, here's a live action bit, and they're like visiting this shrine that has to do with the show or something. They're like, oh, this is really fun, yeah, blah blah. And I was like, oh, these guys are kind of cute. This is fun. Oh, that's cool that they get to hang out. They go to this fucking shrine and they do a little prayer, you know, the thing. They throw their money or whatever. And dude's like, what did you pray for? He's like, I really hope we get a season 2. And I was like, baby, you're not gonna. Oh, you're not gonna. Oh, no. It made me feel so bad for these guys.
What service was it on?
It's on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Dog. It's on Burr, excuse me.
There's a straight up live action on Funimation.
There is, like the something or other Jellyfish Man or something. Yeah.
I watched about half of it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
Morbid curiosity.
All right. Yeah, there actually is a...
It was referred to as a 2.5D show.
I don't know if there's...
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Because it's just a dude.
It's just 2 dudes.
In an RV.
It's just a recording, like a live action recording. But I swear that camera is lower than 24 frames per second. 24 frames per second is your average, you know, that's your cinematic look, okay?
Yeah.
Damn, this show is choppy.
Damn, dude. All right, I'll have to watch it just to see what's up.
A lot of people liked it, but I got about
really
halfway through. I looked on Twitter, and a lot of people were. I typed it in. Okay, I say a lot of people.
You saw some comments.
There were a few people talking about it. Nobody was saying anything bad, but there were only a few people talking about it, and those few people all quite liked it.
What the fuck? All right, maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. It's not going on the list.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, that's what we've been watching.
Yep, that's what we've been watching.
Roger, I have to out you a little bit. I have to tell everyone that he, like me, has joined the next generation of console gaming.
Yeah. My wife got me that PS5, baby.
God
for
damn,
Christmas.
boy.
What hell of a gift, you know?
God damn, boy. Yeah, I like got a notification from the PlayStation app because I have the PlayStation app, and it was like, check out this game. And I was like, let me click on that. This looks dumb. And then when I backed out, it was like, what your friends are playing. And I saw my good buddy Roger, that is not his name on the fucking PlayStation, but he was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I was like, now he told me he wasn't going to play that till he got a PlayStation 5.
Those load times are very impressive.
Right? Now wait till you play the UV. The UV, like, don't get me wrong, the game itself is amazing. I really enjoyed the game itself. I definitely finished the game itself. Once you play the Yuffie shit, it's kind of insane. Like, there's one bit in particular that I was like, yo, this looks crazy as fuck. Because I'll just give you this little spoiler. She spends basically like the first half of it in a Moogle outfit.
Yeah.
Like the little hoodie thing.
I saw the trailer for it. I saw her in the Moogle.
When she takes it off, it plays this ridiculous fucking cinematic, and I was like, "Yo!" So look forward to that.
Okay,
it's gonna be a fun time for you. But yeah, man.
Yeah, this show has been on par, or this game has been on par with like Advent Children. Like it looks.
And Advent Children, I don't know if you've watched it lately. Doesn't hold up.
Does it not?
I don't think so.
I originally watched it, I thought it looked amazing.
I don't think it holds up, but that's me. I don't know. I haven't.
It feels very stylized around that.
Okay, full disclosure, I have not watched the actual movie in a while. When I first watched it, I remember thinking this is pretty cool. It didn't really blow my mind, but I thought it was cool. I have seen clips of it since, but it's only like on YouTube and shit. So that's not full HD. I may be telling stories out of school. Forgive me if I've shit on Advent Children. From what I've seen, it didn't hold up. But I mean,
Advent Children also was 2006.
They also like redid it, didn't they? Because like they had fucked up some of the animations. I remember reading that.
Yeah, maybe.
I think
I think it came out in 2006, which
yeah, Jesus,
the fucking 14, 15 years ago.
What was that?
16 years ago?
It was like
almost?
Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, maybe it didn't age as well as I think, but I remember at the time I loved it. I thought it looked awesome, huh?
Should we review Advent Children?
Maybe.
Maybe when the next Final Fantasy thing drops.
Yeah. I think what I really mean to say is that it looks very Advent Children, like they kept that kind of style to them.
Sure, but with like the classic costumes and everything, unlike Advent Children where they mixed it up, which aren't bad.
Yeah. But I've been enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Did you play it on the 60 frame per second mode, or did you play it on the full HD?
So here's the thing: is I did do this thing in the game, but first I did it in Ratchet and Clank where I was fiddling with the settings. I was like, let's check it out. So it started out like Ratchet and Clank, for example, started out in 4K, which was not 60 frames. It's like 30 frames a second or something, right? And I was like, all right, this looks good. And I switched it over. I'd been playing in 60 frames per second the whole game, and I switched it over to 4K, and I was like, yeah, that looks pretty good, cool. And I switched it back to 60 frames per second, and that's when I noticed how much smoother it is. And I literally, while I was sitting in my bed, screamed, oh no! Oh no, I can't go back! Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah.
I can never go back.
Here's what
I fucked up so bad. And I had the same thing in Final Fantasy Remake on the PS5.
So if you do that, the 60 frames per second,
the little chocobo thing spins,
yeah, and then you look at you go back to the HD, you can see it chopping. But here's the thing.
Chopping like a motherfucker.
Here's what I found. Because I was like, man, I want to see it in the full glory.
Yeah.
Because those cutscenes do look different.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate that I can't change it during cutscene. I can't go and change the.
So it's like just in cutscenes. It's.
I wish it had the option to turn the HDR, all the stuff back on the full thing on during the cutscenes. But if you opt into doing the 60 frames per second, you're just stuck at that lower resolution.
Right.
So what I've been doing is if it's a day that I'm just doing missions and stuff, I hit that 60 frames per second mode. And then if I think that I'm about to hit into a lot of story beats, I'll start playing the next day. So my eyes are away from it.
And
the next day I'll put it on
you'll
before I
get
even
in and like you don't even notice.
So it's actually kind of, it works out pretty well. You adjust pretty quickly.
The thing is like, you know, like you're going to do that and then just be like, yeah, this looks great. 60 frames wasn't that much better, was it? And you switch over midway and you're just like, oh no!
Yeah. Imagine when you start hitting that 120, dude.
Dog, I'm gonna
that's
shit
what they're
myself.
going for.
I'm gonna actually shit myself. I'm just gonna. That's when you'll never hear from me again. I'll just become immersed in the PlayStation.
Yeah, dude, I've been enjoying it though. I like having a PS5. I like
fun.
having. I wish I had more time to play video games. Always been a problem. I guess I will now, but.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not. That's not funny. I didn't mean that to come out as like a joke. My good buddy Corey is dealing with the sickness right now.
He is in
so
fact.
we
down
will
with
not
the
be
sickness.
recording. We were going to return to recording this weekend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we cannot.
No gameplay. Unfortunately, coming up.
I do still have
we'll
a couple videos we haven't put out, so I can still get
there
stuff up.
There you go. But no,
yeah,
might be a little bit before the new stuff starts.
We had
through.
some fun stuff we were planning on doing. I got this racing wheel and stuff.
Oh yeah,
we were going to try to
That's
do
sick.
some texting and driving.
What the fuck? You monster. That's pretty funny though.
Yeah, it is pretty good, right? But
you gotta do one where like he gets like fully wasted on some fucking crown.
Yeah, I was talking about like we should have it where we're drinking and driving, but
on the video game, of course.
Yeah, only on
not
the video
in real
game,
life.
Not in real life. I never do that. But yeah, I hope it gets better soon.
Though, if you do that, you have to have a face cam so you can like down a beer.
Oh yeah,
while you're going.
that's the thing. It's like we want to be able to see, like when we do the text, we want to be able to see the text going back and forth. So whenever I'm talking about his slim weenie and stuff, people can see what he's getting and responding to as he's trying to play Gran Turismo on this wheel.
Jesus Christ, terrible. It's your boy Slim Willie.
It's your boy Pencil Dick.
It's terrible.
Pencil Richard.
It's fucking terrible. Oh boy.
Okay, before we get out of here, I have one story that I didn't want to forget. I told you to remind me, but I think
tell
you
me about
probably
it.
forgot.
Tell me about it.
So I showed you earlier. My nephew had come over and he had made some music videos.
Yes, he did. They're incredible.
So my room to a young child is actually the studio. He loves it.
It's goddamn treasure trove.
Yeah, it's got stuff. There's toys and shit everywhere.
Video games.
He was
cards.
all about it. But there's something in my room.
The entire Goosebumps collection. My God.
He's got this very cute little high-pitched voice, and he's so excited. And there's one thing in my room that he stopped on, and his voice got so deep. And he goes, "Uncle Roger."
Can I guess?
Yes.
Is it the domestic girlfriend?
I forgot to put it up, dude.
You fucking monster.
He's 11 years old. Uncle Roger, why did she strip?
No!
And I was like, no! I scrambled quickly for an answer. I was trying to not let my face like this wasn't anything.
Roger, no!
Anything natural. I was like, I think she just got out of the shower. She's just drying off from the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, we all have to take baths and showers, and we get out and we dry off. That's what's happening.
You gotta put like a pic. You gotta put the image of it back up so people can see what we're looking at here.
Yeah.
And what your fucking nephew? How old is he?
11.
Oh, Roger, no.
Just turned 11 in October.
Oh, Roger.
Uncle Roger, why did she strip?
You fucked up so bad.
Yeah, I kind of goofed on that. I was like, dicks.
God almighty.
Also, funny story about that box set.
Yeah.
My good buddy Clayton at work, who's,
oh boy,
he's the local resident smut lord.
He's a dirty boy.
Yeah. he goes way beyond the smut. He doesn't care. He'll read anything. He'll watch anything.
He bought that fucking cat book you were talking about.
It got titties in it. He's all there.
Did he buy one of those cat books you bought?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Go on.
He's like, yeah, dude, I wish I would have got that box set. It's getting so expensive. I looked up this bitch. It's like $500 for this
Bitch,
box
what
set.
the fuck, man? I almost bought one just as a joke. Holy shit.
You know what, dude?
I almost bought one as a joke.
I saw them on sale at one point.
Holy shit.
And they were like, it was like $30 for the box set. And I was like, I want to buy Brandon one of these as a joke.
God damn.
And then I didn't do it because like Brandon won't like it.
You know me too well.
I was like, it might just piss him off. So I'm gonna save my $30.
It wouldn't piss me off. I would just be like, you fucker.
Yeah. And now I'm like, I should have bought that second copy.
Yeah.
Gave it to Brandon.
I honestly almost got one as a joke. Man, that fucking.
Yeah, dude.
Well, that'll teach you kids. If there's a show you've heard of and it's a little bit horny, grab that fucking box set.
Yeah. Let me see what it said now. Let's see. Domestic Girlfriend
Special edition.
Limited Edition. Okay. Right now, you can buy one right now for $350.
Fuck
look at the
me,
prices
man.
under that.
Holy shit. That's the lowest one. The rest are like 5 and 6 and 7. Holy fuck.
Sold. That one sold for the last auction listing sold for $403.
Good God.
Oh, here's one that sold for $525, dude.
Good Lord.
$549. 500. I should have got my. I'm sorry, dude.
Well,
I did you dirty, man. But I thought I was like, this is an extended a $30 prank. Like, okay, maybe that is ridiculous for something that Brandon. I don't even know. I didn't even know what you would do with it.
Oh, that's incredible, dog.
So now I will forever have Ragrats.
Regrets. No regrets, not even one letter. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, I'm sad you told me that.
Yeah. Yeah, Clayton he's been informing me he's like, yeah, dude, I need to buy this, but it's so fucking expensive. I'm like, I have that.
Man, there's one that I really
the Blu-rays to the Evangelion movies are fucking mainly the first one are really expensive. It's getting up to like $90, dude.
That's rough. That's fucking wild. Jesus Christ.
Hot damn, I got those.
Man, look at you, boy. Look at you investing in stuff you didn't even mean to invest in.
Yeah. It's stuff that I actually just wanted.
There's one that I've been playing the last Assassin's Creed game, the fucking Valhalla one with the Vikings, and like every time I boot that bitch up and start playing it, Haley likes to watch me play it. She likes the Viking game. She likes when I throw axes at people. But every time I boot it up, I'm like, man, I really want to watch Vinland Saga again. And there is a Blu-ray that has the dub on it because I kind of want to check out the dub. But I go to the website to buy it, and it's like, by the way, limited edition coming soon. And I'm like, it said limited edition coming soon for like half a year. When's it coming? Because I want it. I don't know. I need to buy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't need to buy anything. I need to stop buying things.
Who sells? Is Vinland Saga on Sentai? Who sells Vinland Saga?
I honestly don't even remember where I saw it, but it was like it's just like, here's the thing, and limited edition coming soon. There's no details, no link, no nothing. I don't know. I know season 2 is a coming, so I'm fucking hyped for that, man. If y'all haven't watched Vinland Saga, that's one from 2019. God damn, that's a good show. It's 24 episodes, and the first few are kind of slow, I will not lie, but it's a real fucking good show. Man, what a program.
See. Yeah, Vinland Saga is Sentai Filmworks. Currently, the Blu-ray is back-ordered, so...
There you go.
I haven't even seen anything. It's not telling me anything about a super dope one.
Yeah, the fucking website I was on, it was like limited edition coming soon, and then said nothing else.
Sentai Filmworks is a fucking amazing site to buy physical copies of stuff if you want it.
I actually almost...
They do sales all the time on there.
I also was looking at Akadama Drive and Sarazanma. I need to just go ahead and pick those up while I'm still thinking about them, because God knows you can't get the shit all the time. Case in point, $500 for this porno you love.
Yeah. Actually, the regular Blu-ray of Domestic Girlfriend is back ordered on here too.
Jesus.
So that one might be going for probably not as much money, but a little bit.
Oh, certainly not as much. It doesn't come with the sexy nude inserts.
Nope, it sure does
with
not.
The actual pornography.
Yeah, it doesn't have the lady on the
straight up
cover
hentai
that might have stripped.
Why did she strip?
Why did she strip? He pointed too. He wanted me to know that he was looking at it. Like, I can't move it because then he see the other side too.
Yeah, which isn't better.
Nope.
But you've got it on what is certainly your favorite.
Yeah, I got it on Hina.
Yeah, because you're a bad guy.
Got that teacher love, dude.
Terrible. Anyway, I think we've about hit the end of this one. Thank you so much for chilling with us. If you have any opinions on Domestic Girlfriend Special Edition Blu-rays and or accidentally exposing children to what is almost pornography, but is not. It's just, I mean, it is a scantily clad woman. Yeah, tell us about it. There's a number of ways you can hit us up. Comment on the YouTube channel, Rapid Kick Media. Anywhere you see the good buddies, that's us. We have the links to the Twitter, Facebook, and the Dead and Zombified Tumblr, but most importantly, the Discord, where you can chat with us and hang out in the description, wherever you're listening to this. And if you are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or any podcast app, go ahead and give us those 5 stars and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys. Excuse me, I'm talking too fast and I choked up. We love hearing from you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's talk about our musicians. Shout out to Haas, aka Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram. Roger's getting sleepy, I can tell.
Oh, it's happening, dude. It's coming in.
Oh, baby.
I still got a good.
Yeah, once the clock strikes 11, he actually just turns into a pumpkin. He just passes it. Just goes full on wee willy winky and just hits the ground. He just spontaneously grows those fucking long ass that nightgown with the blue and white stripes and a little hat with the ball on it and a little candle in a holder pops up in his hand. Look at him yawning. Oh, sleepy boy. Yes, but thank you, Haas, aka Thomas Tastes Better, aka Dungeon Witch on YouTube. That's Dungeon Witch on YouTube, Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram. That's our good buddy Haas for the closing theme on the YouTube portion of the show, on the review portion of the show, which is called The Buddy's Good. Thanks a lot, Haas. We love you. Thank you so much. Boy, that boy can shred. He whip a little ass. He shred a little guitar. Thank you so much to Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes. R.I.P. that band. But thank you for our opening theme for the podcast, Paperdoll. They're on Spotify, as are we. But that track, as well as so many other Hot Fire tracks, God, I'm talking too fast here, as well as so many other Hot Fire tracks, is only available on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. Thank you, Married with Seamonsters. We love you, even though you, as a unit, as a band, no longer exist. And, of course, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft. Yeah. Sometimes I think like maybe I'll just never like talk or interrupt him and just see how long he'll go on that. That is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft. Thank you so much, Petty Theft, for the closing theme on our podcast, which we are still calling Sweet Animated Dreams. Thank you so much, Petty Theft. You can find Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. And I think that about does it. Do you have one to take us out on, big guy? I know you do. I can guess. So from all of us here at the Good Buddies Universe, I am your good buddy, Brandon.
And I am your good buddy, Roger. Brandon, why did you strip?
Why did she strip? Roger, why did she strip?
The worst part is it's Uncle Roger, too.
Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger, why did she strip?